It is 5:30 on the East Coast. It is 2:30 on the West Coast. It is Patriots Day in the year of our Lord 2025. Season 16, episode 11. 732 times you have been welcome to the Clubhouse Podcast, your one-stop shop normally for all things sports, entertainment, pop culture, and pro wrestling. But this week's going to get a little funky, and that's okay. Welcome. My name is Rob. I am the executive producer of the Clubhouse Podcast, and it is the final home stretch for the Frisco RoughRiders. That is why we are live at Riders Field today, getting ready as the Frisco RoughRiders take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Tonight at 7:05 is the first pitch, if I am not mistaken. And I've got so many different things going on right now, I can't hold on to it. 7:05 Central first pitch. So let me introduce you to the gentleman because we're all here, and then I'm going to tell you how the next couple of shows are going to work. Immediately to my right is the official fact checker of Sooner Gator Productions, and a man that did not get the memo. You may know him as Igbunu, but his mama named him Don Ford. I'm going to call him Don Ford.
What memo?
Look at the screen, dude. What's different about you?
Well, yeah, but where am I supposed to get that?
I'm giving you grief, dude.
Oh, okay.
On the other end is my co-host, and I'm glad he's sitting there because then we kind of bookend the frame. He is Alex.
Well, and also he's the only one not wearing prescription glasses right now. So
also true.
Yeah.
How do you know?
We are at the Bull Moose Saloon
I know.
out in right down the third base line, right off of left field here at Riders Field. Come on out tonight. The reason that Alex and I are wearing these very fashionable Riders hockey sweaters, it is Dallas Stars night tonight.
Yes.
So if you buy 2 tickets, you're going to get one of these. Now, mine says 24 in the back because this is last year's model. But it looks exactly the same, as you can tell, because Alex is wearing the 25. You get this with your tickets tonight.
As well, if you get the package, you get 2 preseason hockey tickets for the Dallas Stars.
And it's also Thirsty Thursday, so 21 up and only. 21 only. No, 21. And I got it right the first time. In the Lazy River, Twisted Tea. You'll be getting a little bit of a credit for your first drink.
Rowdy at the River with
right.
Twisted Tea.
Twisted Tea. I don't see. Oh, they're okay.
Oh, they're putting the
inflatables are going up. The inflatables are going up.
They sampled the merchandise first.
Yeah, they got to get it all done.
Is that velvet?
So this is.
I love that.
Hey, Rob, you dropped your bit right here.
I dream of a day where you don't steal my bits. I really, really do.
Yeah, but that would ask him to think for himself, and we know that doesn't go well.
Wonder why I don't do bits anymore. Just saying.
Yeah.
But so here's how it's going to work. We are in back-to-back shows. So tomorrow night we will be live in Garland, Texas, right outside the Plaza Theater, the historic Plaza Theater, for our second time this year. As the It Came From Texas Film Festival kicks off, we will be on the air at 6:30 Eastern. That will be all the entertainment pop culture stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So because that exists, we're only going to be sports intensive today. Wrestling will wait until next week when we get things back to abnormal. So you're getting back-to-back shows from us this week. We'll be on a little bit later than this tomorrow. Downtown Garland, the It Came From Texas Film Festival. Tomorrow night, they are showing Bonnie and Clyde. Mm-hmm. There's going to be an actual replica of the car.
Oh.
We're going to be right next to that.
Was that a 5-window bucket? I can't remember if it was
There's
a 5-window.
There's a casino in Vegas that has the actual car.
Oh,
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, I think that's at the museum now.
Let me double check.
Yeah, thank you, Don.
Last I knew, it was at that casino that used to have the roller coaster that doesn't anymore. That it's there, but use it.
No, New York's is still in action.
No, this is off.
Yes, I was recently there, but I cannot put my finger.
It's at the Whiskey Pete's Casino.
Whiskey Pete's.
Oh, okay.
Prim, Nevada.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So that is definitely outside the city.
Yes.
But I also did notice that if we do delay on wrestling, that will give us a quick primer before we have a plea and a pay-per-view next weekend.
Yep. Also, tomorrow night after Bonnie and Clyde, there's going to be a panel discussion with some great guests that I'm not going to ruin. You can go find out for yourself. Maki Horror Picture Show, our friends over there, Danny and the gang, will be handling their business on a film that has not yet been revealed. They're not going to reveal it until right before the time. Saturday, there's going to be a triple feature technically, or quadruple feature technically,
where
they will be featuring Bernie, with Jack Black,
Mm-hmm.
along with the guy that wrote the article that inspired Richard Linklater to make the movie.
Okay.
Then there's going to be some footage in conjunction with the Sixth Floor Museum and SMU talking about how Dallas really became the media hub for the world the day of the JFK assassination.
Mm-hmm.
Then tomorrow night, they will be showing The Great Debaters with Denzel Washington, followed by a documentary called The Real Great Debaters, along with the current speech and debate coach for that. The college is called something different now. But if you haven't seen The Great Debaters, it's a great film. Then Sunday, they're showing The Alamo, written and directed and starring John Wayne, the 2 hour and 42-minute version.
Okay.
Because the other version, it's so dilapidated they can't do it anymore. And then they'll be showing, I think it's called Viva Max. Takes place in 1969 as a guy decides he and some friends are going to take back the Alamo.
Okay.
So that's going to be Sunday night wrapping up the festival. We'll be there tomorrow. Just want to keep you updated on that. All right, gentlemen, let us dive right in. Oh, college football, how you hurt my soul.
It's really funny hearing from somebody whose alma mater is undefeated.
Right, but by the same time, how it happened hurts my soul.
Yeah, that's fair.
Week 2 in college football. Let's just get this out of the way. Florida loses to University of South Florida, now out of the top 25. But it's early. Like, what do we say? What do we say, Don?
If you lose early.
That is correct. Florida State, on the other hand, finds Texas, goes to East Texas A&M and says, "Here's a check, and here's 77-3."
Did you see what the score was before there was a point given up?
I did not.
They scored the first 70 unanswered.
That'll happen when you're playing East Texas A&M.
Hey, you know what? They did.
Lions.
They started off against Bama, so
Baylor goes into double overtime.
Yep.
To beat SMU. Tech all over Kent State. Texas gets back on the right track, 38-7 over San Jose State. Penn State.
Arch Manning played great.
Penn State blanks FIU. Indiana over Kennesaw State in the biggest of ways. Iowa State beats Iowa by a field goal. Illinois beating Duke substantially.
I feel like there should be a prop bet that Iowa State or Iowa wins on a last-second field goal every year because they pay out.
Georgia all over Austin. P. Ole Miss over.
Is that really how it's pronounced?
I think it's P. It's either P or pay.
I don't know.
Oregon all over Oklahoma State. Ohio State 70-0 over Grambling. And they'll be here in a couple of weeks because they always open the state fair.
But the important thing of that was the bands working together and putting some really great tracks down.
I did appreciate the person that took the picture from the other side of the stadium last week, so it looked like the Longhorn logo was upside down. Miami all over BC. They'll get South Florida this week. So we'll see how that goes. Mississippi State by 4. LSU. I'm kind of shocked that Florida has LSU this week.
Okay.
And that's College game day.
Yep.
I was kind of shocked by that, given the not great shape that my Florida Gators are in.
I think that's because it's always been such a big game historically. And they're just like, you know what, throw it in early on.
It's in depth. 73-0 Alabama over Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah, you can't say that without an accent.
And they're the Warhawks. What a great name. Yeah. And South Carolina all over South Carolina State.
Yeah, as it should.
So I want to say this as we transition college to NFL, because this happened in both arenas this past weekend. Stop spitting. Just stop. And I as we get into NFL and we talk about last Thursday night and opening night of the NFL, I want to talk about the incident a little bit.
Go for it.
Because we always say that the second guy is the one that always gets caught.
Absolutely.
When we talk about Philly and Dallas. But when you go back and you see footage that is clearly Dak Prescott spitting at the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm not saying in the moment, but there has to be accountability Like, you have to be the bigger man.
Yeah, but we're also dealing with an industry, because that's what it is. It's an industry that takes these men, turns them into the modern form of gladiators, and gets them so hyped up for this that sometimes they just do dumb things. And Dak probably knew that he could instigate Jalen Carter. UGA doesn't necessarily crank out Mensa members. And he talked some smack, spit on the ground towards him. Jalen Carter spit on him. Letter of the law, he's gone.
I understand that. But even after the fact, I don't believe, and I could be completely wrong here, but I have not heard any accountability to Dak Prescott either.
And there won't be.
And that's the worst part of it for me.
He was going to say, hey, you spit on the ground. Who cares? People spit on the ground
Yeah.
all the time.
Honestly, he just looked like he was flirting to me.
After every play, there's probably at least one person.
And that's not an insult.
I mean, literally, there's probably one person after every NFL play that'll spit on the ground somewhere. And then
Did you not hear what this man said 45 seconds ago? He did it to instigate. Therefore,
I know that I'm not condoning it.
I don't need any Bobby Heenans on this particular issue, because it is what it is. You instigate. Do we not have a league that knows how to find people the day after?
Well, there may have been, and we don't hear anything about it because they tend to try and keep those quiet.
We need to, because if you're going to eject a player, now granted, again, retaliation, not cool.
I think the league's backing off of it was actually allowing Jalen Carter to serve his suspension as the ejected game. That's as close as we're going to get to any kind of, look, we know you were responding, but at the same time, it does not set a good precedent.
You don't start none, it won't be none.
That is true.
Now, I understand the team that they were playing. I understand the reputation that town has. I understand what they have done in the past. I have seen the games where it happens. It doesn't make it right, but also be fair and equitable. That's all I'm saying. Because all that does is tells Dak Prescott that he can do it again.
And he will. And you know what? He won't be the only one.
And then he'll go home and he'll cry on his bed of money because he ain't having to pay anything out.
Paid by Sleep Number.
Indeed. Which is an official sponsor of the league.
Yes.
Didn't help him win, though.
Yeah.
No, but they did play well.
But should they amend the rules where if you spit at a player but don't hit him, you could still be ejected?
That's not even really in the rules. It was just more inappropriate conduct. So if we're going to make a rule for every little thing like that, the book will never be understood. And the refs already get it wrong.
I'm not saying they should have ejected Dak because it wasn't seen in real time. That's the key to it all.
Yeah.
If it's seen in real time, that's one thing. However, in the world we live in, where you have literally thousands of broadcast cameras in your stadium, and it's shown even after the fact, fines should be levied. I don't care who it is.
And if I could put a bow on this so that we can go, for you, it's not even so much the amount being fined because money isn't going to matter here. It's just the fact that you want something that shows that this was accountability.
Right.
It could be a $10 fine, but as long as that's on the record, that covers it.
Because that shows these kids that idolize these guys, hey, don't be an idiot. But Philly also doesn't cover because they were giving 8. Kansas City was giving 3, but they end up losing to the Chargers.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
In Brazil. By the way, that Philly game doesn't end till almost 1 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
After a delay. And then we had a delay in the Chargers game too on Friday night.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
There was
I remember a Jacksonville delay.
There was a little bit of a weather delay. Jacksonville goes delay for over an hour.
Oh, the delay in the Brazil game wasn't weather. The delay was the fact that the Chiefs didn't know they were supposed to come out.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, they thought that they were getting an extended halftime like they do during the Super Bowl,
right?
Because of it being an international broadcast.
That was a really cool halftime show, too. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was. I'm still confused about pineapples. But Andy Reid literally had the team still in the locker room. That was the delay.
Oops.
Jacksonville giving 4.5, and they don't really need it because they win by 16.
Yeah.
Giants lose to Football Club.
Oh, they played?
Let's get there. Washington giving 6. It didn't matter.
They only scored 6.
Watching of that game, what I did. I'm going to say this, and not just because you're one of my best friends, not just because you and I interact a lot. We are real with each other all the time. If I am a Giants fan, on a certain level, I'm encouraged.
Go on.
First game of the year.
Uh-huh.
You didn't get skunked. You hung in there as best as you could. I'm not saying you're going to win the division.
Oh, God, no.
What I am saying is this is a team that is building, and I will be interested to see what happens with this team this year. Now, Russell Wilson's still going to be Russell Wilson, but
yeah, you want me to tell you what it's going to happen? It's going to get torn down. It's all going to get torn down. The entire staff's going to get fired. Then Jackson Dart will be left lingering in the middle. We're not going to wind up rebuilding. We're going to be the Browns of the East again, especially when you pair it with the Colts game that we're going to talk about later.
I believe in Jackson Dart. I'm just going to say.
No. I like Jackson Dart. The problem is it don't matter if you're Tom Brady. If you have no line to protect you, you ain't throwing passes.
Pittsburgh does not cover.
Nah.
Given 3, but they win by 2. Aaron Rodgers.
4 TDs.
4 TDs.
He lasted the whole game.
But
Maybe.
Justin Fields looked better than he ever has as a pro.
And a game-ending hit.
Oh, man. Clean hit.
And it was clean.
A clean
Absolutely
hit
clean.
by a player who has historically been called dirty.
Jalen Ramsey. You talking about getting trucked.
That was decleating.
Woo! That was one of those, I literally jumped off my couch, and I could hear my wife from the other room go, "You're happy football's back, aren't you?" She literally said that to me on Sunday, so you better believe it.
When that happened in front of me, I just went, "Oh, did he die?"
That was a solid hit.
Yeah.
Arizona, as I predicted, they cover by a half a point.
Yes.
But they do beat New Orleans 20-13. Kamara got a couple of touchdowns for me, so I'm happy. The Raiders. Next week we can say it. Because next week, well, actually probably after next week.
After
next week. But they do beat New England. New England was giving them 2.5, and they win by 7. I believe I had that one too because Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Not just yet, Patriots fans. Give it some time.
I had the Patriots. I was wrong there.
Miami played. But anyway, the Bengals.
Dude, the Miami made Daniel Jones look like an all-pro.
The number of statistics that come out of that game.
Yeah.
The first time Danny Dimes has 6 possessions. They score on every single possession. 7 times.
7 times.
Hasn't happened since Steve Young did it with the Bucks in 1984.
Yep.
And
now to clarify, that is for a quarterback's first start debut start with a new team.
And Colts opener quarterback first win since Andrew Luck. Don, don't you have to look that up. It's true.
No, he's checking his email. It's okay.
No.
The first winning quarterback on opening day since Andrew Luck in 2008.
Yeah, doesn't that feel weird that it's that long ago? I miss Andrew Luck.
Oh, and also the first back-to-back. Oh, actually, no, that's going to come when we talk about Cleveland and Cincinnati. But my God, I knew my Dolphins were going to be bad. I didn't know it was going to be this bad.
The phrase I heard earlier today that I cannot feel good about is the statement of, after that game, there's a distinct possibility that we look back in about 2 months and say, yeah, the Dolphins are the worst team in the NFL. And none of us would have thought that beforehand.
But this is what being a fan is, kids.
Yeah.
You stick by your team.
You don't root when they're bad. You don't get to root at all.
Exactly. I'm still here for
Dallas.
My team. I'm still here for my team. Not by much.
Yeah.
But I'm holding on. Cincinnati beats Cleveland by a point. They were giving 4.5. And
they shouldn't have.
Division game. It's always going to be like that in that division.
Was it this game that Cleveland is the 11th starting quarterback on week 1 in 12 years?
I believe that's accurate, yes.
Tampa Bay beats Atlanta by 3. I believe that was your kicker, if I'm not mistaken. Gets that game winner.
You'd have to narrow it down to which of the 12 leagues. Which one?
Well, in one of the leagues you and I are in, you've got him. I think.
Koo?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and he has since been put on notice, even though he has been good for years.
Yeah, which he gets the game-winning field goal. Now, granted, he missed one earlier, but you're going to miss one every law of averages.
Yeah, and he has been historically good.
San Francisco wins by 4. I believe I had that, but this week may be tough for them.
Yep.
Denver over Tennessee. They were giving 8.5. They win by 8. By the way, Chick McGee says on Monday, 3 pushes on Sunday. 3.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yep.
LA is giving 3, but they win by 5 over Houston.
Which is why I said the bet is Houston in the first half, and they covered.
That was some sloppy football.
Yeah, it was.
That was some ugly football.
Well, both of those teams sat out players all through the preseason, so that was their preseason.
The not yet frozen tundra of Lambeau Field works as Green Bay over Detroit by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, Ziggy was texting me the whole time.
It's week 1, kids.
I didn't see that.
It's week 1.
No. Independent of anything else, the Packers looked good.
I went to bed at halftime of Sunday Night Football. Woke up the next day going, I'm sorry, what happened?
Yeah.
Baltimore giving 1.5, but Buffalo wins by 1 point. I believe I had that.
You did.
And Monday Night Football, Chicago giving 1, Minnesota wins by 3, which I absolutely had. You're going to give me points against Chicago with that team, I'm going to take it all day long.
They did not look good. The defense was okay, but that offense did not click.
Did it enough to win, brother, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Tonight, Thursday Night Football officially returns on Prime Video as football team goes to the not yet frozen tundra of Lambeau Field.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay's giving them 3, which means what?
It's even.
It's a pick 'em. I would say give me football team plus 3. I don't know that Green Bay is going to be 2-0.
I honestly give me Green Bay on that one because I don't think that the football team, the Commies, didn't look that great against a team they should have blown out. Don?
So from my pick from the Little League we have there.
The Little League.
It's not a Little League. That's baseball.
Our awesome
This
league.
is our Pick'em League.
Yes.
Where you pick against the spread through ESPN.com. Go join the league. It's not too late.
Yep. I am picking Green Bay because after what happened last week in the spanking,
Yes.
I still think they're going to keep that momentum going, especially over football club.
Sunday early games kicks off. Baltimore hosts Cleveland. Baltimore is giving 11.5, and it ain't enough. This is not even going to be close.
You know, my normal rule is a double-digit division game, go with the underdog. I don't know if I can because Baltimore looked so good until they just botched the coaching of all things at the end and getting an untimely or a badly timed fumble from Derek.
M&T bank on it.
Baltimore. That is a great way to put it. I have to take Baltimore because they are going to be furious.
Me knowing that division,
That is fair.
If the line was 8 or 7 or 6 or less, I would take Baltimore, but
That is a monumental number.
yeah, 12 on our league. It has 12.5 right now. That being a division game, and of course, I have to say in that division doesn't matter. It's always going to be a close game. That big of a pick, I'm going to take Cleveland on this.
That's not
With
a
the
bad pick,
points.
though.
And again, we are at the Bull Moose Saloon at Riders Field tonight. The Rough Riders taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. This is the last homestand of the season, so you don't want to miss it. Get out here. 7:05 first pitch. You can get one of these dope-looking sweaters.
So this might be the last
Even though it's
Thursday,
not really a
Thursday.
sweater because it's not. This would not keep me warm in the winter.
No.
Will this be the last Thursday then?
That
of
is
the year?
correct.
So if you want the pool,
Yeah.
you know,
We're finishing strong.
Yeah.
kids.
While you can still get in the pool.
Seattle goes to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh giving 3. I am going with Alex's rule.
West Coast team going east in an early set.
east and plays the early set. Give me Pittsburgh minus the 3.
But on top of that, Seattle didn't look as terrible as I thought they would against the Niners. But Sam Darnold, immediately away from Kevin O'Connell, looks like the Sam Darnold we know. Give me Pittsburgh.
Don.
Yeah, I'm taking Pittsburgh on this one.
And again, Don, what the lines you're looking at may not be current. Mine is
Yeah.
current. So Buffalo goes to MetLife Stadium to play the JETS choke. Buffalo giving 6.5. It ain't enough. Buffalo's going to steamroll them.
Give me the Jets. The Jets looked great. They looked more competent than the Jets have in probably my lifetime.
They had what I said in preseason was going to be the AFC Championship game in week 1. They are now battle tested. This is going to be an insane game to watch.
I'm taking Buffalo on this. Jets in what happened last week. If that thing, I think they're going to try to get more on track. So in plus division and stuff like this, they're going to take the division in the end. They know they have to win this game to get the division.
So I'm
going to say 6.5.
That's a good way to point.
Yeah.
San Francisco goes to Caesars Palace Superdome. They're giving New Orleans
some of them.
That's what I'm saying. They're giving New Orleans 3. As dilapidated as they might be in this game, I would take New Orleans plus the 3, but it also could push.
Oh.
This could be New Orleans lucking out and not getting San Francisco at full strength.
Well, here's the part that really makes me laugh. Who is the backup in San Francisco? Let's put a pause there. When they took Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant, that was not the first quarterback they drafted that time. They had traded up to take Trey Lance at number 3.
Oh, wow.
When they had traded up, every pundit just about was talking about Mac Jones.
That's right.
being
It is
the
Mac
target.
Jones.
So Kyle Shanahan, who had mentioned Mac Jones is the exact kind of quarterback that could run his offense. This line is already depreciated, expecting Mac Jones to start, and give me Mac Jones.
Who?
I don't know your bet here.
You don't remember that from the draft? When I said Mac Jones?
No, I
said
did
who?
not.
I said Mac Jones?
No, I did not remember that.
Was by the way, if you haven't watched that episode, go back.
But I will still
But
take San Francisco backups to beat Spencer Rattler and the Spares.
New England goes to my...
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Don.
I think it'll be a close game. With the points, I'm going to take New Orleans on this one.
New England goes to Miami. This game's going to be terrible. Miami's giving 1.
Yep. Both of these teams looked bad, though.
This could end in a 0-0 tie.
Everybody loses. But did you know...
I'm still going to ride with Miami -1, but I don't feel good about it.
You want me to make you feel better about it? The stadium that we affectionately refer to as Joe Robbie and will always refer to as Joe Robbie, for the afternoon set, puts the visiting team in the sun. So it cooks them in the heat while they have the shade. So there is a little bit more, which means by your logic with the -3, this is actually the Patriots favored by 2. I will take New England.
I don't want to feel for you. I'm going to take Miami.
I want to lose
for
with
me,
you,
bro. I get it.
I still think New England's going to figure it out and be a better team.
Still in the early set because the NFL can't seem to figure out how to balance a schedule. Rams go to Tennessee and are giving the Titans 5.5. This seems a little generous. Tennessee did not look terrible. I would take the Titans plus 5.5 in this because LA seems to be limping a little bit.
Well, when your quarterback's Matt Stafford,
I'm
it's got a walker.
I mean, he's been in 14 seasons, which
it's
they
more.
said that last Sunday, and I went, I'm sorry, that dude's been here how long?
I thought it was longer.
He's in his 14th season, if I remember correctly.
I'm going to look this up, but Tennessee traditionally plays better at home, and whenever they have these, it's another one of those where we have a West Coast team playing the early set on the East Side.
East Side?
And Tennessee looked decent. The only problem they have is that the Callahans are dumb. They cost them the game against Denver. Cam Ward actually looked amazing. The receivers looked like they were confused that the balls were catchable, and they're only going to get better. Give me the Titans and the points.
I don't have too much faith in the Titans on this one. I'm going to take the Rams on this with the 5.5. Was it 5.5?
5.5.
Okay.
Chicago goes to Ford Field. Detroit's giving them 6. This ain't going to be close. Detroit's going to play like a team possessed this Sunday because they laid an egg last week. This is going to be a blowout. Give me Detroit -6.
And I agree 100%. Exactly on that.
Detroit did not look good. They looked discombobulated, and interestingly enough, so did Chicago. This feels like the kind of thing where you would expect a push, but because it's a division game with points, I will take Chicago.
Giants come to our Fairburg to play at the Death Star. Dallas giving them 5.5. Dallas's home opener.
16 years.
I was close.
Yeah, for Matt Stafford.
I'm going to say give me Dallas minus the 5.5, but I'm going to hesitate, but I'm going to take it just because I got to pick somebody in this. Right now, it's Washington's world, and that division is living in it.
Philadelphia?
Not convinced yet.
Until I'm convinced that the Giants can score more than 5.5 points, give me whoever they're playing.
Don.
On this one here, division game, and Dallas is going to be ticked from last week, and they have to do their home opener and stuff like that. I can take Dallas with the points.
All right, fair enough. Jacksonville goes to Cincinnati if you need a nap. Since he's given them 3.5, but you know what? Joe Burrow, you may think you're the best person playing the position right now, but you got to have somebody to catch the ball. Jacksonville impressed me a little bit last week. They did. Give me the Jaguars plus 3.5.
Outside of Travis Etienne, who impressed you?
I thought they didn't look terrible. I watched worse football last week.
I thought they were god-awful. Give me Cincinnati. The only thing that Cincinnati struggled with was the fact that Myles Garrett was in Burrow's kitchen every play. As long as they don't have somebody like Myles Garrett, and they don't, give me Cincinnati to score. And I don't think this is going to be a snooze. I think this is going to be a fun game to watch.
Hard pass.
Well, last week they won by at least 10, right?
Who?
Week, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Against Carolina.
It's my dark horse, and I can't root for it.
Is it a dark horse when you pick them every year?
That's what I'm saying. It's my dark horse every year. You know what? And plus, it's the Bengals, and I can't root for the Bengals, so I have to do. I'm going to say Jacksonville, go for it. I believe.
In the desert, Carolina goes across the country to play the Cardinals. Arizona giving 6.5. It ain't enough.
No. Arizona is going to prove that New Orleans wasn't a fluke, that they're going to get better.
Fluke.
And they have nothing but the home to work with. And Carolina looked like on par with the Dolphins and the Giants for worst team in the NFL to me.
I'm going to take Carolina on this with the points. I think they'll clobber them.
Oh, in that case, then we need to do that.
You went the other way.
You had Arizona.
That's what I said. I thought
Cardinals. You want Cardinals, not Carolina.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Cardinals.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay, so
Arizona. Yeah.
Reclick it. There you
Yeah,
go.
we go.
Arizona.
I appreciate you doing this, Don.
Yes.
Denver goes to Lucas Oil Stadium, giving Indianapolis 1.5. It ain't enough. This is another one that I think the Indianapolis bubble bursts on Sunday, as we are now in the late set officially with that game and Carolina, Arizona.
Yeah, it's Denver needs to figure out what it was that was keeping them. I don't know if it's the fact that they did not train enough at altitude enough, but Indianapolis is not at altitude. And I can't expect Daniel Jones to put more than one game together. So give me Denver. I'm going to stick with my pick. They may be ugly, but they'll win.
And I had them picked already. And I just think I used to live in Denver years and years and years and years and years ago. So what the heck, I just got that feeling.
And yet you still call them the Donkeys.
Yeah, I do. Because I used to live there. They're the Donkeys.
In the rematch, Philly goes to Kansas City. Philly's giving a point.
When did you ever think Kansas City would be an underdog at home? Ever.
I'm going to say give me Kansas City +1.
I am right there with you. I feel like Kansas City is going to come out embarrassed. Andy Reid is a better coach than Nick Sirianni. Mahomes is a better quarterback. Philly is a better overall team. But when your two top importance is coach and QB, give me Kansas City to find a way to win it on a field goal.
Don, what you got?
You know what? They're the champs until somebody tells them different.
Speaking of bits.
And they did win last week. They were both pulled out. And watching Mahomes and stuff last week in Brazil kind of losing that there. And since it's so close, you know what? I think Kelsey's going to be thinking about planning his wedding instead of the football game too much. So I'm going to go with the Eagles.
You know, you're the third person I've heard make that joke today.
Well, I don't,
Yeah.
He's rich enough. He's got a wedding planner.
yeah.
She does.
Well, he's not doing too badly himself.
No, he's not.
Wrapping up as we get into Sunday night football, because we have a Monday night doubleheader next week.
Yes, we do.
Atlanta goes to Minnesota. Minnesota's giving them 3.5. This ain't going to be close.
Oh, really?
Give me Minnesota minus the 3.5. This is going to be insane.
Okay. Mike, I want you to look at me. Look at me right here. Right here. Not only does Minnesota not cover, Atlanta wins. That's an upset pick right there.
Sure.
Atlanta looked good last week and still found a way to lose.
It's Tampa Bay.
A division-winning team, and the Bears owned 3/4 of that game on Monday.
All that matters is what happens when it says 4-0-0-0.
Exactly.
I'm going to be the tiebreaker in this. I'm going to go with Minnesota. I already had it
Oh,
picked already.
I know you did.
Your Monday night doubleheader starts with Tampa Bay at Houston. Houston's giving them 2.5. Give me my Buccaneers.
I will also take the Buccaneers because Houston looked
They
awful.
looked a little overrated last week.
Nick Chubb ain't got it anymore.
You know, I think after that embarrassment last week, they're going to try to get on tack. Plus, it's at home, all that. And it's rare every so often NFC versus AFC matchup. I'm going to take Houston.
And then we go to Allegiant Stadium at 10 o'clock Eastern
Yeah.
as the Raiders host the team that's going to charge her in November. 3.5 is your point total giving to Vegas. Do I believe in Air Bear?
They're
Or
starting to trademark MVP for him.
I think they do win, but it's by a field goal, so the half point goes to Vegas because of the hook. Give me the hook.
So you're taking Las Vegas.
Yup.
Las Vegas went across the country in my face
In the face.
and smoked a deeper New England team with better coaching, better execution. Geno Smith might be that guy. I will also take the Raiders because it's going to be that big homecoming. Vegas is going to be I don't know if you are familiar with this, but that town goes nuts when there's a Monday Night Football game in the town, and it is a party.
I'm going to differ on this. I'm going to take the Chargers.
Okay.
I think with 3.5.
Again, we are live at Riders Field tonight. The Rough Riders are hosting the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, not Butch Reed. It'll be 7:05 first pitch. It is Thursday. Get down here. There's also Dallas Stars night coming up Saturday. It is Dallas Mavericks night where they will be giving out these good-looking jerseys. Got the logo
With the Mavs on there.
side.
That's the old school Mavs.
That's
Nice.
right. Reunion Arena style.
The Jason Kidd Mavs.
We'll be here. We're not doing the show Saturday night, but we will be here hanging out and checking it because we love coming out here.
Yeah, come
And you
up,
also
say
be
hi,
here.
take pictures.
Beautiful night for
And
baseball.
who else is going to be there that night?
Maybe. You have not told. You have not said for sure.
Oh, no. It's
I thought we were saying the show was going to be there. Are you not part of the show?
well, I'm going to be there.
Well, you're part of the show, so we already covered that.
Yeah, but someone else is going to be there.
All right, boys. Let's talk. It's almost time for us to not talk baseball anymore. So we got to
Oh,
talk baseball.
How long
Do
do
not
we
look
have?
over here.
How
Do
long
not
do we
look
have
I
on that?
can't even.
We've only got a couple more weeks.
That's why he put on the sunglasses is so he could look without you knowing.
He's doing his World Series of Poker thing.
Terrible.
In the AL East, Baltimore. 473 win percentage. They are 15 games out. They are 3 games back of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay currently 8.5 back of the Yankees and Boston, who are tied. They are both 3.5 back of Toronto. In the AL Central, the White Sox, they're at negative 80 on their run differential. So
That's
put
a
pin in
huge
that.
improvement for them.
Huge improvement for them over last year. Cut by 75% almost. But they're still 27.5 back in the division.
That's a good division.
Because they got to play in that division. They are 7.5 back of the Twins. The Twins now 10 back of Kansas City. Royals are only a half game back of Cleveland. Cleveland now 9.5 back of Detroit, who's at 84 wins right now, but so is Toronto. So that strong start, Toronto's caught up to them. In the AL West, Athletics, they're 12 back.
Yep.
They are 2.5 back of Law now 7.5 back of the Rangers. The Rangers are now a game and a half back of Seattle, but they're 2 back of Houston.
So it's tight.
Seattle's on a 5-game heater. You're welcome. As Houston leads that division. In the NL West, Colorado, put a pin in it.
Yep.
The Arizona Diamondbacks are now 9.5 back in that division. They are a game and a half back of San Francisco. The Giants now 5 back of the Padres. The Padres now 3 back of the Dodgers. The Dodgers have retaken first place after a 4-game heater with San Diego on a 2-game skid.
That's going to be so fun. Them going back and forth down the stretch. It's going to be fun.
Don, your Pittsburgh Pirates are 25 back. They're doing okay, but they've lost 6 in a row.
Yeah, we stink.
And they're 3-7 in their last 10.
We stink.
Generational pitching.
I can
nothing
admit
else.
it. We stink.
8 back of the Cardinals. The Cardinals now 2.5 back of Cincinnati. Reds are now 11 games back of the Cubs, but the Cubs are now 5 back on Milwaukee, but Milwaukee on a 3-game skid. And in the only division that kind of sort of matters in a way, not really to me anymore, the NL East, the Nationals now 25.5 back, but they're 14.5 back of Atlanta, who cannot win their way out of a paper bag. The craziest thing about Atlanta, their run differential right now, minus 39.
Well, that's because when they win big.
They're 2 back of Miami. Miami's at a minus 105.
Yeah, they don't win big.
Miami now 9 back of the Mets. The Mets are now 10 back of Philly, and you are on a 5-game
When's the last
skid.
time we lost or won?
You're on a 5-game skid.
Yep.
All right, boys, it is now time for North America's favorite game show, which we're only going to play for a couple more weeks, and then we got to take like a month off because we got to wait for hockey to come back.
Yep.
Get this sweater tonight. It's very comfortable.
It is.
I love the feel
It's
of
very
this thing.
breathable.
And they know that it's Texas and that it's in that weird summer fall vortex. So it's thin, so you're not going to sweat to death in it out there tonight. What is the run differential, gentlemen, for the Colorado Rockies?
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Good either way.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm going to, you know what?
Don't say I'm going to be daring.
As my good old
Do not
Cameron
say.
Grimes would say, to the moon. I am going to shoot for 400, negative
All
400.
right.
I'm going all out.
Alex?
Negative 400.
Well, I said 360 and one last time. I cannot remember exactly what it was, but I know it was close. So I'm going to go 375.
The Rockies are on a 5-game skid right now.
I wish I had said more.
They're 2-8 in their last 10.
I really wish I had said more.
Now, do you remember what I said the run differential was for last year's champion in this thing?
It was about 4 times negative 80.
It was negative 80. The Colorado Rockies are now 40 and 106. So we have now reached the century mark, boys.
Are they still the only team eliminated at this point? Yeah.
There's going to be more. We'll take a look.
Okay.
We do actually. You know what? Let's do that first. Let's go look at your wild card standings. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. There we go. If your playoffs started today, Toronto, Detroit, Houston, your leaders. Yankees, Boston, Seattle would have the wild card. Here's the thing. That beeping sound you hear is the Rangers trying to back their way in. Because they're only a game and a half out of the wild card right now. The only other 2 teams within 5 games would be Cleveland and Kansas City. If you're going to go up to 10 games, that would include Tampa Bay, Baltimore, and La.
But we also know that the Rangers are working hard on the karma train because they had a really nice tribute to Bob Uecker when the Milwaukee Brewers came into town because it was the first time they've been here since he passed.
National League, Philly, Milwaukee, and the Dodgers. Wild card as of right now, Cubs, San Diego, Mets. Here is every team within 10 games. Cincinnati, San Francisco, Arizona, St. Louis, and Miami.
I've been everywhere, man.
Miami's only 9 games out. Atlanta, 11 out. Colorado, 36 out.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the Colorado Rockies.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Let me get back there one moment.
You know, they still sell that place out. It's amazing.
40 and 106. That is a 274 win percentage.
Better than 25%.
Remember I said Arizona was 9.5 out?
Yep.
You could almost quintuple that for Colorado because right now, Colorado is 42 games out of first place.
That's so much closer than I thought you'd be.
They're 23 and 52 at home, 17 and 54 on the road.
At least it went at home. Some more. Not much.
That's where the gummies are.
Yeah.
If Colorado stopped playing today,
If they
Stopped.
and the White Sox lost every game, let's just say by 3.
okay, so that's about 60 more.
To catch the run differential of the Colorado Rockies, they would have to play at least another 100 games.
300.
Because the Colorado Rockies currently have a run differential. You went over, Don.
Oh, okay.
Minus 386.
Hey, I want daring.
We still got 2 weeks left in the season, boys. We could get that 400 mark.
No, I'm saying it right now.
We-
My pick for next week is 400.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
You got I'm
It may not be enough.
well, I'm
But,
still
but
saying
the
my
other part
400.
is we still need to figure out where the White Sox ended last year, because have we had a team get to 400?
Not since we've been playing this game.
Exactly. They're definitely getting there.
The closest team to them in the National League is the Nationals at
I-
minus
I-
167.
I want you to think about this. It's been 1 week since we did this last. They have lost almost, and I don't know the math, so please correct me if I'm wrong. They have lost about 3 runs a day. They haven't played every day.
Since the last time we were here?
No. Since the last
No.
time we played the
No,
game,
but I'm
last
just
week.
saying separately.
Yeah.
Since the last time we were here, it's like a negative 70.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yes, it is.
And it just keeps going.
See, baseball, I agree with Don, is the one sport where we could have relegation. We
Yeah.
could absolutely have it in baseball. You can't do it in any other sport, maybe hockey. But baseball, you could absolutely have relegation, and it probably should.
They could do it, but even football could do it, but they won't do it. I would
No,
love to see it.
none of them.
I would
No
love to see it.
American sport would ever do this.
I would love to see it, though.
Yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah.
We've laid out a plan
Yeah.
We did it for years.
many, many times.
I'm going to talk to Jerry and the other guys.
Anything
luck with
that you boys want to talk about?
No, when it comes to sports, we're just looking forward to getting to a good game here. First pitch at 7:05 East or Central. 2 tickets. If you do the package, you'll get 2 tickets to a Stars preseason game, as well as these awesome jerseys.
Man, these are comfortable.
Yeah, they are. I
And
almost
then
don't want to
Mavericks
change back
Night
into my
will be
shirt.
on Saturday as we
Yes.
wrap up the homestand.
And again, this is
weekend.
the last Lazy River, probably, I think.
Yeah, it's the last
So,
Thirsty
If
Thursday.
you want to jump in there, so.
CBD House of Healing.
That's right.
Make
We want to
sure.
talk about CBD House of Healing. If you are having aches and pains and things of that nature, and you want to solve it naturally, CBD House of Healing is where you want to go. They're right there at the Northwest Highway. And you guys want some?
Yeah.
Don's going to go handle a little business. Apparently,
Don's getting free stuff.
get out. Don. For me, it's got to be sugar free.
I would like
Yes.
nothing.
Because the bowl of red is in the house.
Oh yeah, I am not a fan of the Red Bull.
I do like the Red Bull. They're coming in.
Oh,
All right.
Don's trying to get him on the show.
Don's going to put them on the show as we
Okay.
talk about CBD House
Oh,
of Healing.
This is probably
Why
a bad
not?
idea.
Why
is a-
not?
This is really bad
Well,
timing.
we got to finish the ad spot first.
We got to finish the ad spot.
CBDDallas.com is where you want to go. They are a woman-owned business. She is a licensed nurse. Yes. All natural, their own products they make in-house to the highest of quality. They are at Preston and Northwest Highway. Go
Yep.
check them out as well. CBD House of Healing. It's all natural. You want to be free of those aches and pains. Now, the sleepless nights, this is not going to help with that.
No, it's
I'm
not.
going to say that.
But it will help with the sluggish mornings.
Yes, it will. Absolutely. CBD House of Healing. Get your healing at the House of Healing. Actually, I'm going to lean to the side. We just got given free Red.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, we've even got the fluke tag thing on here.
Oh,
I love me
nice.
some fluke tag. Anytime you can throw yourself off of a pier, I'm here for it.
Flute dog.
So, and we got the young ladies from Red Bull. How do we refer to you guys? Taryn and Madeline are here. So and you guys are going to be here during the game, right?
Yes.
So
Awesome.
for Dallas Stars night, fine. And these are cold. These aren't,
Yeah.
hey, we reached
Well,
into
they have the fancy backpacks.
yeah, it's like we didn't stop by Costco
Nope.
on the way in. These are ice cold and ready to rock, and I am going to be consuming that. You guys got the Sea Blue?
Sea blue.
Juneberry,
Huh.
but it's September.
Hey.
Oh, mine's OG. I am OG zero. Yeah, it's got to be zero sugar because I'm me.
What happened to no free ads?
Hey, they gave it to us. They gave it to us.
That's fair.
So, is it? Oh, we're going to be here Saturday.
with the show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So because Dallas Mavericks night is Saturday.
Yeah.
So where's and now actually let's talk about Fluke Tech. Where's it going to be?
Las Colinas.
Okay. On Las and that is that where in Las Colinas? Okay, so it's probably in that Toyota Music Factory area because there is that lake that's over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're talking about it's going to be on the whole lake where they're going to be like the Irving side and all that. It's going to be a big event.
So if you're not here, actually that's going to be during the day, right?
Yeah.
The game's going to be at night. So I'm actually going to be working at a convention, but we want everybody to go check that out because if you've never seen Fluke Deck before, you have to see this. It's people throwing themselves off of a pier and hoping to God they stay.
The Levy Event Plaza in Irving.
Oh, okay. I went there once, but it was dry.
I should do that. Do the jump in.
I think
yes,
you should
Don,
do it.
we should absolutely throw you
do
off.
it without any accoutrement. Just jump off the pier.
I'm game.
But you need to do it in your mermaid suit.
Exactly.
Yeah, he has a mermaid.
I used to do the belly flops at the Jimmy Buffett concerts. I have footage to that. So
let's
first off, we gotta thank the Rough Riders. We love the Rough Riders.
And come see the ladies tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. And I'm gonna be drinking this as soon as we get off air because we're about to get off air. So make sure you check out Sunset Lounge DFW. That is where we are, along with Norm Hitzkiss, Mike Reiner, Groobs, El Maximo, the Angle. Ziggy's there.
Beer 30 Sports O'Clock.
That's right.
Because somebody has to say it right.
There's somebody. There's something for everybody on our network.
So come to the stadium, find these ladies, get some Red Bull, get some refreshment.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll give a free ad because we're feeling saucy.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
That was awesome. All right. So CBDDallas.com. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you check out all the great shows right here at Sunset Lounge DFW. There's literally something for everybody. Whether it's, I've gotten to be on YDC a couple of times in the last week. And don't forget, tomorrow night, we will be in downtown Garland for the It Came From Texas Film Festival as we're getting ready for Bonnie and Clyde. Again, I haven't watched that movie in probably 20, 30 years. So I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I did a few years ago.
In a theater.
Yeah.
So, and again, we love Kelly Kitchen. So,
yeah,
you want Kelly Kitchen's a great person. Help her out.
That's right. Come on down. Doors open at 6:30. We'll be on the air at 5:30. And there's going to have a replica car there. There might be people in costume I'm hearing rumors of.
Likely.
And that runs through the whole weekend.
Yes.
Some great films on that as well. You can follow us over there. I moved the QR code this week because that's how I roll. I want to get it in one of the bottom corners, but StreamYard won't let me do that. Scan that QR code for all of our social medias. You can follow me on your social medias. Everything is that Rob Irvin. That is spelled ERVIN.
I am Vexploit on all social media. If you'd like to help out the show, please go to ProWrestlingTees.com and search for the Cheap Popcast. We've got a lot of different shirt designs and a lot of different color options within those designs. If you are an artist and you have a contribution you'd like to give, you will get paid 100% of any shirt that sells, and you can send that to Alex at the ClubhousePodcast.com.
And at the URL to get those awesome shirts that make me look good, ProWrestlingTees.com/Cheap At Twitter, I'm Igbunu.
He was so happy to do that.
But it's not, you spell
but
it differently.
I had a couple of years. That's just special.
Saying.
And then lastly, email me if you want this madness like this at your place where anything can happen. Don at ClubhousePodcast.com.
We love doing live remote shows just like this one, just like the one we're doing tomorrow night. Email Don for information on that. You can email me questions, comments, concerns. Tell me to go pound sand. I am Rob at theclubhousepodcast.com. Charlotte Marshall is on Pinterest. She finished her dissertation. She's going to be Dr. Marshall very soon. Cool. I'm very excited about that. Our normal show, when we're back in studio, is every Thursday night at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, your one-stop shop for all things sports, entertainment, pop culture, and pro wrestling. And you're going to want to tune in tomorrow night because when we get the stuff we watch this week, I got stuff to talk about. Yeah. So until next time, for Alex, for Don, for the Rough Riders, for Sunset Lounge DFW, for the Empire, I'm Rob. Clubhouse is closed, and I want to talk about somebody different this week. Ashley Alexis getting married. She had a prenup party. Very interesting. Go check that out. Bye.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.